Willem Dafoe has never been your typical Hollywood star. Behind that intense face and legendary acting career is someone with a surprisingly strange, dry, and completely unexpected sense of humor. Here are some of his funniest moments. When Willem Dafoe was asked about his life on movie sets, the conversation quickly became surprisingly relatable. Apparently, even after becoming one of Hollywood's most respected actors, Willem still likes doing his own laundry.
Can imagine that there's a whole panoply of actor types. Some would say, I want this and I want that, and you like to do the laundry.
I do. I think it's, I grew up in the theater, so you do everything yourself.
Right.
You put your own makeup on, you clean up around the theater, that sort of thing. But also, I like doing laundry. It's the simplest thing in the world. It's very satisfying.
I have not found it to be the simplest thing in the world.
He explains that growing up in theater taught him to do everything himself. But when the interviewer admits that he also struggles with laundry, Willem reveals that he regularly mixes dark clothes with white ones and somehow considers the results interesting. Then, the conversation gets much more unexpected. While explaining how ordinary routines help keep actors grounded, Willem casually reveals something that absolutely nobody was expecting.
Yeah, it makes me feel at home.
It connects you. It grounds you. I would think it would ground you.
Clean underwear.
Yeah. That's so important to you. I've worn the same underwear for years at a time. But we'll edit that out. So stupid.
The interviewer immediately realizes what Willem just said, and the conversation moves on like that was a completely normal thing to reveal on television. But Willem's dry humor doesn't stop there. When the interviewer starts talking so much that Willem barely gets a chance to respond, Willem finally decides he's had enough.
Yep.
Yeah. You chatterbox, you. Just shut up so I can get a word in edgewise.
And somehow, that might be one of the most Willem Dafoe moments imaginable. But one of his funniest stories involves another legendary filmmaker, Abel Ferrara. Willem remembers appearing on a show with Ferrara, who was already known for being eccentric. But apparently things got strange before the interview even started.
My good friend Abel Ferrara, that's a classic.
Oh my God, great director.
Yeah,
Abel
great
Ferrara.
director.
Yeah, great director. He was on the show in the 19...
The Funeral.
Yes, and it was. Do you remember this one? He was in the 1990s,
Yeah.
and he was so great but eccentric. Fair to say,
Yeah, he
director?
did that.
Yeah, he did that. He did exactly that. You can look it up online. He did exactly that. He was in the corner.
According to the story, Ferrara was waiting backstage at Rockefeller Center when he suddenly ran away. The show's segment producer had to take the elevator downstairs, run down the street, catch him, and bring him back. And somehow they still managed to do the interview. Willem describes the entire thing as one of those completely crazy moments that you simply can't plan. But then there's the moment that perfectly explains why Willem's comedy works so well. He was asked to perform a bizarre character, completely committing to the role with the same intensity he brings to serious acting.
Good writing, huh?
That character would make a terrible therapist. Boo-hoo! What you gonna do?
And just when you think the performance couldn't get any stranger, the character responds with one completely unexpected line.
That'll be $190.
That's the thing about Willem Dafoe. He doesn't need to tell a joke. He doesn't need to force a punchline. Sometimes he just says something completely unexpected with a completely straight face. Whether he's talking about laundry, admitting something ridiculous, shutting down an interviewer, or telling a story about a director literally running away, Willem somehow makes ordinary conversations feel completely unpredictable. And that's exactly why nobody breaks celebrities like Willem Dafoe.